What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. So happy to have you all here. Rossi, it's your day. Rossi and Grogu's day to finally shine, along with James Gunn. I mean, Superman. No, I mean James Gunn. More on that shortly. How you doing, Badge?
I'm fantastic. I spent yesterday hugging Vex, Rossi. Deep, tight hugs with Vex.
You went with the rainbow as well. It wasn't very rainbowy, it sounds like. And then you guys 69 while flying and flew through a hole in a wall.
Mm-hmm. I asked consent. It makes it better. Yeah, we.
Sadly, it's 2025. We have to ask for consent before doing a flying 69.
Boring. No, it was a good time. 199 Fellowship meetup. I wish you could have been there, but hey, there's always next year. Leon, yes.
I can get the man hugs next year, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Tipples were touched.
But then, were there any accidental bumps down below?
No, everyone did that like.
Oh, I'm definitely
hug thing.
I'm doing that with Gooch for sure. He's getting a side hug for sure.
Man, Gooch is so popular.
Oh, I can imagine getting groped by everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So jealous. I know Rossi wishes he was getting groped by everyone. Okay, actually, thank you, Rossi. Mando and Grogu going to make a bill? I mean, more on that later, but for the moment, no, I don't think so. But Starfighter making a bill?
Yeah, actually was the first thing I said. And also, I don't know if it's Daniel Reitman, right? So it's kind of do. But if what we heard him say is true, easily could make $1 billion.
Wait, what was he saying? Because, I mean, some of the rumors ended up being true.
Ryan Gosling is playing a Jedi who is training his 15-year-old nephew, and they're being pursued by...
That doesn't sound like Starfighter.
Starfighter, right?
Right?
No,
that would be kind of weird.
Be like a Rogue One or a pilot thing, but I don't know.
Also,
one could hope.
Oops. Yeah. As chat knows, we have to hit 100 first, and then we get Bob's. Okay. I got some good ones. The 300 one, I would very much so like you all to see today. All right. As we all know, it's Happy Superman Day, or is it? Because me and Badger were led to believe it was this Friday, and then we both looked it up and we're like, no, it's in June. Did Warner Brothers make up a Superman Day? Because if you go to Max, they have a whole like Happy Superman Day, watch all these, which was Lois and Clark, by the way, was the first one they showed to have you watch. Happy, oh my God,
could we
that sums it up perfectly. Yeah. Happy Superman Day. This character is 87 years old this day. This month? This week? Wait, no, this year. Oh, wait, let's go. Number one, Action Comics, June 19th.
June.
Like we thought. Did Warner Brothers make up a second Superman Day for marketing purposes? Like what? I don't understand.
Possible they've done this 3 months before their flagship DCU movie comes out starring Superman.
Yeah, because we were confused because he's like, oh, we're not going to have like a new trailer for Superman Day. And then we looked it up and it's June. I'm like, wait, you're not going to have that is... Who knows in the world of the James Gunn DCU? But it is apparently allegedly Superman Day. So we're going to celebrate. Apparently, this was from the 1940s.
Max Fletcher.
And this animation is incredible. I had another like Snow White moment where I went, wait, what the hell? Animation used to be incredible. What the hell happened to it?
That's Superman my dad grew up with.
Yeah, that's the Superman like that into the KKK and like help win world wars and shit, right?
Well, unfortunately, it turns out the KKK turned into vampires and went to the Jim Crow South, and now they're hunting the Blicks. Superman didn't quite get all of them, Erwin. I'm sorry.
Yep. Sinners, man. And sinners, which we will be talking about vampires later. It will not be sinners. It'll be ultraviolet. I mean, hemoglobies or whatever. Boosh.
Did he do it himself?
Fine. Bypassed the YouTube censorship and did it himself. Oh, it's not quite as satisfying, but it gets the job done, you know. Appreciate you, Boosh. All right. Wait, Kathleen Kennedy? Wait, okay. No, so a little more happy before we get to the sad Superman news. Here's Badger's boy Dan Mora, not doing the corn sweat, but doing just his own classic Superman, which
I mean,
I like a lot more than James Gunn's Superman. But hey,
the
there's
V-taper. I've watched Gooch and Beardo talk about the V-taper that Superman needs to have.
Look at that chin. You know, Gooch would approve of that chin as well.
Winning it all is really basic.
A little bit of cleft. Did you touch Gooch's cleft?
I've touched a lot of things on Gooch. It's been quite liberating.
All right, so then you're
very intimidating.
Your boy posted one. You also got a David Cornsweat from Dan Mora. My boy Alex Ross. I wanted one from him. He didn't do one. This would be the day you would put out the Alex Ross, David Cornsweat, but he did put this one out. Which, man,
is that him and Lois?
I assume so, right? Since the brown hair and yeah. Oh well. Oh wait, it is a heart, isn't it? I assume that was just boobs.
just yeah.
But yeah, this is on the God. You have such talent and artists, DC. Why aren't you using them? And you're making up Superman days, and you're not commissioning Alex Ross art. What is wrong with you? But
it's all bad.
They did give us what we were all asking for: more James Gunn behind the scenes. I mean, more Superman behind the scenes, which I think we're about to. If not, yeah, go ahead and prepare yourself. I also said Alex Ross art should have also done Fantastic Four. Look at this. They wanted the retro futurist vibe for Fantastic Four. And Alex Ross, that's literally his art style.
Man.
Absolutely perfect. Why the hell did they not commission him? So stupid.
That's great.
And then, oh yeah, real quick, Pedro Pascal says he was inspired his performance of Reed Richards from an octopus. I thought of the brilliance of an octopus, not in any literal physical translated way, but I put it into my subconscious. I hate Pedro Pascal so much. All right,
as you do. All
right. Did you watch this behind the scenes? I saw James Gunn it opens with James Gunn. I knew it was going to. The second I saw it, I'm like, I bet James Gunn's going to be the first thing. And James Gunn is the first thing. And then I stopped it right there because I went full Gooch. I don't like it. So
no, because he did watch it. I'll let you know what he said afterwards, but I think you can guess.
I don't like it.
Being a child, I loved the purity of Superman. It was a time when I was starting to understand what movies were.
James didn't know that Superman was in his future. He wasn't sure that that was the one he should be doing. And then he called me one day and he said, I have a way in.
Peter.
I know what I want to talk about.
I had been trying to crack it for years.
This character is noble and he's beautiful.
Noble and beautiful.
I've been trying to crack it for years. We're going to intro with Superman dead.
This is one of those where it's like so hard to do Superman. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I talk about the formula. Like Superman's as formula as you can get for characters. Like, holy crap, it's so easy and there's so much source material to borrow from.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we know what he's done. What he cracked the code with is that him choosing between his Kryptonian heritage and his human. Even though he's never really had to choose, it was always a reconciliation.
Yeah. Also, I hear now 1 in 31 kaijus have autism.
Start over because you want to be a bitch about it. Airbnb. Airbnb. Come on.
Stop resisting, James Gunn. Also, we're at 69.
We're not allowed to pause
Please
it next time.
Leave a thumbs up. But come on.
All right, here.
Also, I'm fine.
Right.
I'm fine with the
Watching it one more time.
Being a child,
maybe.
I love the
not allowed to
purity
pause
of
it. Sorry,
Superman.
we had to go through it one more time.
It was a time when I was starting to understand what movies were.
Yeah, James Gunn, you like when children touch you. Yeah,
James
yeah.
didn't
Hey,
know
it does
that
look like
Superman was in his future.
Fortress of
He wasn't
Solitude.
sure that was
I
the one
like that
he
at
should be
least.
doing.
Yeah, like
And then he
in
called me
theater,
one day and
seeing the
said, "I have a
trailer,
way in.
I was happy
I
with
know
the
what I
looks.
want to talk about."
And this music,
I had
this
been
is
trying
the
to crack
music
it
from
for
the
years.
movie.
This character's noble and he's beautiful.
We just finished day one.
We'll get to Super Chat,
on
I promise.
Superman.
Okay, she's kind of cute.
week at the office. His scripts are so unique. His stories, they're heartfelt.
You know, we love the opportunity to play with the
Oh.
incredible DC library of
Tactical?
Robots?
characters,
Yeah.
and stories, and we really want to do justice for them.
Welcome to the Daily Planet. It's been so much fun to have the gang together finally.
Don't hate it.
Man.
I wear my trunks on the outside of my pants. Like, it's liberating.
James in his stories, he does it
Get him out of
with
here.
heart.
Superman is a character who's good.
Who
it's-
is filled
It's the
with
formula. Yes,
He
the
saves
formula.
people because it's the right thing to do. We could use a little bit more of that.
It's the American way, one could
Superman
say.
was my original superhero, and it started in comics, and I think it's going to be a game changer.
This is the beginning of the future. They are launching a new era right now.
It works.
It's the beginning of a whole new adventure and a whole new universe.
His voice is deeper than I expected. They're all looking up. Did you see people looking up?
You have
Deep in the DC universe. In James Gunn, we trust, and I think we can do it.
Oh,
In James Gunn, we trust.
God! No fucking way! Oh my god!
I think that, by the way,
Fuck! Yeah, let's celebrate Easter by saying James Gunn is God.
this is the scene apparently where we hear Superman saves people from an invading army.
Here's my impression of James Gunn. But hey, don't worry. Peter Safran's gonna run Warner
Think it's
Brothers
gonna
real
bomb?
soon.
A couple people last night say they thought it was going to bomb.
Well, bomb means make not much money. So you do think
Right.
it'll pass break even?
Because people will be curious. It's still Superman. There are still James Gunn sycophants that will love it and blow it. But like, will the normies latch onto this, or will they still be like, I preferred Henry, that last feller? Because we were just watching BVS.
The
on the
normies
big
aren't gonna
screen.
remember the last Superman. They're gonna think this is the same Superman.
Will they
Well,
though? Will
Hey,
they, though?
our resident optimist is still optimistic. So it makes me feel a little bit better about it, other than all the James Gunn stuff that made me really mad. But all the actual stuff, I'm enjoying. They were saying the right things. And James Gunn, we trust, kind of bugs me a little bit
that
for
would
some
go-
reason.
I wonder if they told her to say that. Do we get all
On
these
Good Friday.
Mathean for 50 did our first live stream this week, helped the Cobalt get monetized? Oh, for sure. No, if there's anything D&D related, you should go to Mathean, of course.
Yes, obviously. All right, Aaron,
Tomahawk.
I sent you Starfighter. I assume that's a game. We will talk about it tomorrow, probably. Shout out to Mock. Thank you. He will be here tomorrow when we go weeb crazy. Bush for 5. Are the Clan Powers going to be Democrats to make it historically accurate? Asking for a friend. Huge Vexigan Badger. Oh,
Hug Vex. yeah, I will. I've done it several times. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just get straight up to her. Now, Vex is great. Cannoli Sasquatch is a huge man. He's just... There's a reason his name is Cannoli Sasquatch, and Sassy Sasquatch is delightful. Very sweet woman. So, and I also met Nadia.
Yeah. It wasn't all bad, though.
Yeah. See, I
A
want to
couple-
like this,
couple
by the way,
stills.
but it's like we were just watching when Cavill saves like the Russian thing. It's like it's fucking. It's just this suit is not doing him any favors. It's really not.
Yeah, but then then
Colors
Spider went a
look
little
good.
too like gritty and grimy and dirty at the same time, but in ways it did work, such as like that scene. And it's just like
Yeah.
I feel like we'll be able to connect with him enough. And as long as I can like him and I can like Lex and things look good enough, which like I said, seeing it in the movie theater, the 5-minute trailer, It looked good
looks
enough.
good. That looked like his power armor. That big armored dude that walked out. That looked like his power armor at the end. So I want to like
Now,
it, but
one concern, I can't stand this broad. She is the lesbian love interest for Ellie in Last of Us Season 2. She's also
the Explorer.
It's the Bella Mercedes, yeah, who's also the star, one of the stars of Madam Web, of course.
Wasn't she supposed to be the new John Connor in Terminator Dark Fate? She's the little fucking chick.
Probably. Yeah, but
yeah.
Metamorpho,
I think he looks good.
Right?
Metamorpho looks good. I'm not a fan of the trunks, but
that's a difficult character to like make look good in live action as well. And I think they did a pretty good job. So, hey, credit there, credit where it's due. I just hope we don't see a whole lot of them, and hopefully we just get to see some super crotch instead. Anyone who had any complaints about him not filling out his chest or having enough super cock, McFarlane done took care of it for you guys. Yeah. Badger, they've got a bunch coming out. Which ones are you interested in?
I actually just wanted to show you the one that I was interested in because we'll look at more of these later tonight on Inside the Badger Den live from Vegas. The kaiju. Remember that kaiju, and everyone was like, "It looks retarded," but they'll fix it in CGI.
That's what I'm saying. All of the other kaijus are gonna have to like get it together and have a little intervention and inform it that it's a Bella Ramsey.
This is the kaiju that steals the crayons from the other kaiju and is sitting there picking his nose while fucking. It's the Zegler eyes, right?
The French bulldog eyes. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Boston Terrier eyes.
Nothing
Yeah.
worse than I'm not. We'll see.
Like we were just we were talking about Pacific Rim Amazon prequel show that sounds like it might be coming.
Oh no.
And I love me some kaiju fighting some giant robots. You can't go wrong. Speaking of formulas that are really easy, that's why Godzilla Kong was kind of hot garbage, but I sort of also loved it at the same time. You make the kaiju look cool. Not retarded.
I think no, the Snyder one did not look as retarded as this wide-eye one. At least not when he started like getting the spikes coming out of him and shit.
I realized I think they were going for axolotl. Maybe that the little baby one is based off. It's an axolotl mixed with what are the little water bears? Yeah, something like that. He was trying to create some like space monster thing, and then he realized, ooh, I can go after my boy Henry Cavill. Not Henry Cavill. What's his nuts? This guy,
David Cornsweat. I'm
never going to remember his name.
Yeah.
Are you going to be checking these out?
I know everyone talks about like the lines everywhere, but no. I mean, unfortunately for Funkos, even the McFarlanes, though, I don't think so.
So you know what Funko Pops are great for? Baldman.
Luther looks
his baldness.
Pretty good in his purple suits.
I don't hate it. I do not hate it. You know what else I did not hate? And also is purple? Ultraviolet. 4.4 out of 10. I've been watching a lot of terrible movies, and I've been really enjoying them. I think this run started with Jet Li's The One,
which is great.
And he also directed Dragon Ball Evolution, which I also watched and will be discussing tomorrow because I watched a good Dragon Ball anime, and then I followed that up with Evolution. And all of these so far, I'm kind of loving. And Ultraviolet, I don't think fully deserves all of its hate, but it certainly deserves some of it. But Mila Jovovich, giggity. These abs right here on display the entire movie. What were you saying, Batch?
Didn't this come out during like the Aeon Flux with Charlize Theron? So like it was competing visions.
That's one I actually thought about adding and forgot to. That's getting added to the wheel. Yeah, the Aeon Flux. Yes,
because it's definitely like a femme fatale in a post-apocalyptic, loosely based. Even the Flux was not very good.
And then the director is actually really interesting. We'll get to him in a second. So I had forgotten that this was vampires. They're what phages or whatever they call them.
Careful, don't slur on stream.
Hemophage, those dirty blood-sucking hemophages. Yes.
Leon is definitely a hemophage.
Yes. So this man. So there was some like the story. I was like, I want to know more about this story because the world is awesome. And there's actually an anime, and I kind of want to check out the anime. I was like, is there like a comic book? Because if someone more competently did this, this could be pretty awesome. But instead, it's Ultraviolet, and you get to see her butt and her abs so much, and she's so hot. And we talked so much about how this total shit could be fixed very easily by just having a hot chick in it. It solves so many problems. I kind of enjoyed it. And it's Stranger Things. And that guy too. I love that actor. And it's Stranger Things, except the little kid is a boy. Instead of being named 11, he's named 6. And they're all about getting this little suitcase or briefcase or whatever. And then when you open it up, it's the little kids in it. Yeah. And the kid is in it. And she's like, oh, wait, they're going to grind the kid up into, juices to do experiments on.
As you do.
So I'm going to have a heart and save him because he's just a kid. And it's like, that's awesome. That sort of story is great. But she loads bullets from like a little black hole, like other dimension that just reloads her gun. She pulls her swords and stuff like out of another dimension and whatnot.
Oh, you mean solo leveling?
Yeah. Yes. She runs and like drives motorcycles on walls. She has like anti-gravity stuff where she just all of a sudden floats like up to the ceiling and can be like doing upside down like Mario shit. Like the chase scenes are super cringe and hilarious, but also awesome. And she's hot.
Landing.
It's so terrible, but it's good. And Mila Jovovich is super hot. So turns out that's the answer. You just make them super hot. All right. So the director was really interesting. He's written a bunch, but he's only directed 4. One Man's Justice, which I hadn't heard of. Equilibrium.
I love that movie.
Which is fan-freaking-tastic. Totally holds up. And then he followed that up with Ultraviolet. And then they didn't let him make a movie for 14 years. And he did the Children of the Corn remake.
He got director jail after Ultraviolet.
He didn't go into writer's jail, though. And he actually has some interesting ones here. So Tom's Crown Affair, Sphere, Equilibrium, Recruit.
Sphere.
Yeah. 4 good ones.
Yeah,
and then Ultraviolet. And then we got
Law-Abiding Citizen. Rad is a big fan of Law-Abiding Citizen.
He's got to like him. And then Total Recall. It's not Total Recall, but honestly like the story more. And Badger, I think you need to give it a rewatch because back in the day when we watched this, we thought, Colin Farrell, you mean what? Bullseye from Daredevil. But now I think you might like it
or a penguin or something like that.
Yeah. And then he followed that up with some Point Break,
the remake.
And he wrote The Beekeeper, which I did mildly enjoy. And that's how I found out there's actually a Beekeeper 2 coming.
Oh boy.
Shout out
no
MGM
Penguin 2 coming out.
Or the Batman 2. All right, I think we got another Rossi, right, for Fiverr. More members of the Cabal. Follow me now, then family and friends now. That's what I'm saying. I don't need to go. I need to go on vacation with my family and friends who I see like once a week, if that, rather than people I see every day. But I would like to see them as well. God bless Vegas. I know, but literally, chat, I interact with you guys 10 times as much as my friends and family in real life. It's unhealthy. I love it. I get a sinking feeling in my stomach with every picture of Vex.
Oh, it's okay, big guy.
No, Rossi.
And by big guy, I mean little guy.
I need to look up some Mila Jovovich pictures for him. Wait, whose heart did
funny that we accept Mila Jovovich as like an action star? You know, all the Resident Evil and Fifth Element and all the other, because she's got enough of the facial like that we believe it,
and
she's
not
sell it.
Not the best actress, but hot chick. She's a pretty good actress. She can manage
enough.
Well enough. Yeah, for an action movie,
first Resident Evil, shit like that. She's good.
Did you rewatch Universal Soldier?
Yes.
Okay, Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren, terrible actors, can barely understand them. Fantastic action stars, you know.
Yeah.
It's we have different expectations for our actors in action movies.
Gossip FNT meetup times. Where is Gooch and Leon? Are they playing together? Bounding. Gooch right now, I believe, is napping because he's an old man, and Leon is at the wedding of some YouTubers because love is in the air.
Our people, yeah, Sheep City and Horror Emerald.
Yeah, and Horror. So congratulations to them. Yeah, really good times. I know we all think it's parasocial, and it sort of is, but it's also sort of not.
Let's just say it's parasocial till you turn it into social. And like I said, I interact with you all far more than my friends and family, who I actively try to see as much as possible. So I have a real social life. But when you stream every day, you can't help but see you guys way more.
I will say this: Leon and Gooch are good people. Good people.
Yeah.
Don't ever tell them that I said that. They're not watching. But
when the
just know.
When the heat goes out, you guys are all going to be huddling together for warmth for sure.
Yeah. Well, just know that when I call Leon a mog or a mogatry, that I mean it with love. Don't mock pretend. So, Erwin, I see you are unfamiliar with the concept of hammer space. Yeah, what the fuck is it? What's hammer space? Warhammer? Like
Google did not help. An imaginary, extra-dimensional, instantly accessible storage area in fiction, also known as Mallet space? Oh, socio Looney Tunes, pull it out. But that's also like all of video games where like I love how they give you an inventory and it's like, oh, but you can only have 60 things in your inventory and you're carrying like 7 elephants. Yeah.
Oh, because we have the nerd alert now. I got to tell you, hearing Leon explain to Tech Rat about Magic the Gathering. Oh, this one is like a necromancer, and this one's like a paladin. And I was like, oh my god.
Nerd alert.
Nerd! Wait, hold on a second.
Being Mog is, I know, I said it with love, Mog. That we should all embrace our inner Mog, except, wear protection. Because
so is that hammer space? All right, guys, I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back up into hammer space. Oh, fuck! Oh,
very
it's back into hammer space, guys. Oh god, it fell right out of hammer space. Oh, it still hasn't gotten out of my chair though.
Keep it high and tight.
Okay. Now we'll get to Mandalorian and Grogu soon. You shut.
Okay. You would think I'd be excited about that, but of all the Star Wars announcements, that was kind of the least one I was excited about.
Pedro Pascal's in boots. We will get to in a second.
Oh my god,
boots?
He was fishing.
He's gonna come out as pansexual soon. I know it.
Shout out, Mathia. Nerds are hot though for 20. We are. Yeah.
Look
There were some good-looking people last night. Oh, everyone was so impressed how tall he was, how muscular, how his presence. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a clip for it.
I'm so popular. Everybody loves me so much.
All right, what everyone is actually here for, we had Star Wars Celebration in Japan. So we'll start off. A new Star Wars trilogy is confirmed to be in the works from Simon Kinberg, badge. So thoughts on that as well? James Mangold, Charmin Obaid-Chinoy, and Taika Waititi are still in the works, allegedly. Thoughts?
Good luck with that. We'll see about that. Either way, a trilogy from one person? Are you suggesting that he's going to write them so they all fucking make sense and don't contradict each other? That would be great.
No, he should write the first one and then have Taika Waititi do the second one.
And then have Charmin do the last one.
Money, please. That'll be $5,000 a consultation fee, please. All right. So obviously, Badger is super excited about those announcements. Now, the actual announcement I am excited about, and when the rumors dropped, I almost didn't want to believe them. But it looks like it's true. Thanks to the success of Deadpool and Wolverine, Sean Levy is getting his Star Wars project, Starfighter, starring my boy Ryan Gosling,
Black Panther himself.
If I were to cast, it would be the two Ryans or Glenn Powell for basically anything currently. There's so few men with charisma and star power these days, and it's those three. So I Fall Guy and Rhymeless, but probably Fall Guy most of all, was probably my favorite new movie I saw in theaters last year. And so I was already hyped on the Ryan Gosling train, and then I love me some Deadpool and Wolverine. They also did a lot of really good marketing beforehand. So you get Ryan Gosling out there doing like the Ryan Reynolds thing. Space, I know. Space, I'm right there with you. But like, here is the thing. We have the potential. And then he just had the Deadpool and Wolverine success where they let him do his thing on that. If they let him and Ryan Gosling do their thing, we may potentially get one last Star Wars that's at least a 6 out of 10. What
something.
The last movie we got was Rise of Skywalker, for Christ's sake. And then what we'll get before this is Mandalorian and Grogu. So I am actually mildly interested in some Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, I don't have as much connection as you guys. So I don't take as much like psychic damage from it. So me and my love of this little I think I'm gonna actually kind of enjoy Mandalorian and Grogu being a thing, even if it is shit. Good or bad, I will have fun with it, I think.
I don't really take psychological damage anymore. I've so compartmentalized and separated it that it's like I have the EU. I mean, spoiler, Rossi, you'll be very happy. I was talking with Ryan from RK Outpost. We were talking about being on with Star Wars Theory after all of this when we get back and talking about legends and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, will we talk about that maybe? But like most of the time, we'll just talk about the old good stuff pre-Disney. And then if we get maybe something good, fine.
The timeline on this is shortly after the Disney trilogy. So Mandalorian and Grogu is between original and Disney. So this will be the actual first, like after the death of Skywalker. I mean, sorry. So this is like the future of Star Wars. So but
Jodie Comer.
Is it gonna be a Solo lost money situation? I think it's gonna do better. I think this depends on how this can hit a bill. Mandalorian Grogu, I don't know. That thing's like a Minecraft movie. It should make a ton of money, but I don't know these days. But Starfighter, I could see that one making some good money.
Yeah,
and then
we do have. Let me see.
And then we have Ryan Gosling. If you want to get that pulled up, the YouTube video.
Yeah, this is the lady starring with him, by the way. Oh, sorry, let me remove some boomer. Jodie Comer is apparently the female lead opposite Ryan. Now, whether she's a villain chasing him, because I don't know if that rumor's true or not, but either way, she's in the movie. So yeah, will she be pretentious? See you next Tuesday and upstage him, or will it just be, a good actress? I don't know.
We got a guy account. I love it. I love me some Sam Rockwell.
All right. Did you want me to hit play or?
Oh, she was in Free Guy. No, go to 650 if your internet will allow. Yes. And so this is right after he talks about, he makes a joke. He's like, wait, everyone's mom sent pictures of their Star Wars bed sheets and right. Oh, it was just me. Which was a funny moment. And then he gets into what like Star Wars meant to him as a kid, which that's what they always do to, the Black Little Mermaid. She loved it as a kid and all that stuff. But I haven't listened to much of this. Justin Cook sent me this video and said that Ryan Gosling said all of the right things here. So,
all right. Yeah. It's all right. You're just like all of us, just a Star Wars fan with Star Wars bed sheets. Ryan, can you tell me what made you choose this movie? What made you want to work with Sean and step into the Star Wars galaxy?
Well, I've wanted to work with Sean for such a long time, and I think we talk about speaking of the sheets, I was dreaming about Star Wars before I ever saw it. It's always been there. It's sort of in the DNA of the culture, myself. I think it framed my idea of what a movie even was. So. But all of that aside, I think this script is just so good. This story is it has so much adventure, so much heart, and original characters.
I think it's AI is reading
to
this
shine a light into a side of the universe.
That part, shine the light into another part of the universe. Shut up, Rossi. I don't know. I sort of
He actually seems a little depressed in the interview.
And
the parts
there's just
I watched.
no one more perfect to do that than Sean. Sean is the best at that. So
yeah.
I think that's it. But also,
that's close enough.
It's weird being in front of that many people, even if you're an actor and having to talk off the cuff about and he's probably hyper aware of not fucking up and saying something stupid.
They had the interviewee. I think she was the yes. Oh no, no, that was the black bitch. Well, that was the moratorium.
If it's Kristana Ariel or Crystal Ariel or whatever, they're all racist. Fucking hate people.
Well, yeah, she's the one who interviewed like Kathleen Kennedy and stuff like that, the last one, and she's a terrible interviewer as well. So could partly be the problem. And well, hashtag save Grogu. You all thought Grogu needed to be saved from me. No, Grogu needs to be saved from this creepy degenerate. You see these? What is he wearing? And then he's wearing
waders
shorts with them. And then he's got ruffle collar and ruffle all the way down like the buttons. And then he's
wearing a pirate shirt.
A pirate shirt with like Dickies shorts and these like $2,000 like Versace rain boots or whatever the hell he is wearing here.
Matthian for 50. Oh my God, not Grogu. Stop announcing projects and actually make something for fuck's sake. Correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mandalorian and Grogu and Starfighter, I think, are the only things we can actually expect. Everything else,
F slur attire, indeed, sir.
Yeah, actually, our clip is extra appropriate today. If I can hunt it down,
I almost used the F word.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. The Fantastic Four trailer, I've watched that a couple times. If he was ever a good actor, the testosterone has been drained from him through means nefarious, and I just don't buy him anymore. I'm sorry.
So I just showed the clip of his degeneracy. What do you think the first reply is?
Degenerate.
Love Grogu. See, that's what I'm saying. This is like Minecraft. I don't know what the hell the box office is going to be for this thing. Like, it's going to be terrible, probably in many ways, as if season 3 was anything to go off of. But will the TikTok memes make it hit $1 billion? I don't know. But I am looking forward to all the new Grogu merch.
He's a himbo, and also if you told me he had unscrupulous anime hentai on him, I would not bat an eye. Hentai. I wouldn't bat an eye at the shit on there.
Hentai, I don't know what you're talking. Hentai, never heard of it. I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, so we got some pictures of the stunt guy voiced by Pedro Pascal walking, and he's get back here, you shit.
Oh, the guy from Rebels
running off there. Look, it's you, Grogu, it's you, buddy. Wait, Rebels? Yeah, tell me more. I was wondering what the hell that thing was. What is he?
It's the dude from Rebels. That's I forgot his name, but he's based on the original appearance of what Chewbacca was going to look like.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. What about an AT-AT fight on a snow planet?
Thanks. That's fine. He's gonna fly around.
Okay, so they're doing things that you like. How's about Jabba the Hutt's son Rata will be a gladiator with massive biceps in the Mandalorian and Grogu. So a gladiator, presumably a gladiatorial like Coliseum fight.
Do you have the shot? Because I think I saw one of him like all muscular and
shot?
shit. There is. Maybe it got taken down.
I'll see if it's in the replies anywhere.
But he looks not horrible, but also I
think he looks
exactly
fine.
What I saw, yeah.
Oh, is that not what you saw?
No, it was an actual shot. But it does. It looks like a jacked Jabba the Hutt, like Gooch on top, and then Jabba with like the worm, but like a big no tattoos.
So was it Force Unleashed where you fought like a Super Rancor in like a gladiator situation?
There's a couple of those, but Force Unleashed is
okay.
one of them.
Okay. That was like one of my favorite moments from a Star Wars video game. So like some gladiator combat, and also this is appropriate too because that's some World War Hulk situation. So like
last we heard, it was Mandalorian and Grogu trying to stop. It was a Terminator thing, trying to stop one bounty hunter from killing the Hutt, and then they're trying to protect him. But if he's big and jacked and a gladiator, why does he need a Mandalorian and fucking Grogu to protect him? I don't know. I don't know.
I am looking forward to finding out. But
are you?
I mean, AT-ATs in snow and like Coliseum fights and characters from like other Rebels? I know that was my question. Am I allowed to call them AT-ATs or do I have to call them
Call them
AT-ATs?
AT-ATs. You can call them AT-ATs too. I'm not a
I feel like it's a
supremacist.
generational thing, right? When did people start calling them AT-ATs instead of AT-ATs?
I don't know. Because
I called them
you can
AT-ATs
find evidence of
long
both.
before I ever saw the movies. Just from like the video games and pop culture, I called them AT-ATs. But then at some point, everyone started calling them AT-ATs, and I'm like, am I calling them the wrong thing?
The real thing that'll bake your noodle is it all-terrain attack transport or all-terrain armored transport?
You just told us what the AT stands for, correct? All right, just want to make sure I didn't accidentally deport your MS-13 ass. All right, so I was excited, and then I realized, wait, a new animated series, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, following Maul navigating his life before the events of Star Wars Rebels, including training the Padawan. Any interest?
Sam Witwer, so I like him, but this is gonna be Filoni, basically.
Yes. Rossi, where are you at?
Sorry, buddy. Just let go.
Yes. Find the clip, play it. So, okay. So is this one you'll consider checking out, or is this one you're just like Filoni-verse? I don't care.
I'll probably let it go out and then I'll watch it just for the performance of Witwer. But yeah, no, it's as far as like lore or anything like that. I as well.
No, you're still holding on. Let go.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is why you will be with Star Wars Theory here before long. Now, moving on to some real sci-fi space movies we actually care about instead of Disney Star Wars. Battlefield Earth. Oh boy. 2.5 out of 10. Now, do I think it deserves all of these ones? No. Do I understand why everyone is giving it a 1? Yeah, correct. One of the greatest sci-fi comedies ever made. I'm not sure it was a comedy. So here's the crazy thing. John Travolta, obviously, I knew that. But Forrest Whitaker as well, and then Barry and Pepper.
I love Barry Pepper.
So good. And yeah, since you said that, let's go and go to his real quick. He did Saving Private Ryan, which is obviously what I know most from.
Followed my favorite role.
Enemy of the State. Followed it up with The Green Mile, and then Battlefield Earth.
And then his career was over, dude, because he had those bangers.
No, like seriously, it's 3 in a row. That's incredible. And then Battlefield Earth. Whoops.
By the way, Firestorm.
Oh, how about I saw before this he had a stinker as well, though. It should be
former football player Howie Long or whatever plays that one. Yeah, that's horrible.
Interesting. So this is very. I enjoyed this. This is not a 1 out of 10, but man, there are some really, really, really bad moments. But there's also a lot of good. And then there's also a lot of bad. John Travolta's performance really sums it up perfectly because he does a certain voice with it where like he kind of just like does like a John Travolta voice at times. And sometimes it really, really works for the character. But then other times it's so incredibly bad. And then say like Forrest Whitaker, very competent actor. So some of the moments are really good. And then they have little moments of acting. So all of the material is terrible, and there's like half the time they deliver it to you pretty good, but it's still a terrible thing that they're delivering it, but they're delivering it about as best they can. But then the other half, it was terrible material, and they just phone it in super hard and do like 2 takes or something like that. But man, the terrible CG was amazing. I loved the story. The story actually genuinely was good. They were using humans to mine gold. Very ancient aliens. Yeah, but I assume for us, we're like, ooh, Anunnaki, but presumably John Travolta is like, hail Lord Xenu, I assume. And yeah. First all this is like man animals, and like assumes we're like super dumb and whatnot. And then so he learns how to like use their guns and what have you. Shout out Jesus. Appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, I saw evidence of the man animals last night. They're not far off. Some of them are quite they're a little repressed.
Yeah, just get a few drinks in, or don't skip a few meals, and humans turn pretty animalistic.
and platinum has value everywhere. Here's the fun thing, though, and this is why everyone brings it up. There's more gold, platinum, and other precious minerals in all of the asteroids just floating out there for free than to have a bunch of monkeys mine it on a remote backwater planet. But that's just, it's more fun.
Now, but if you got trapped here for some reason or whatever. Because what's weird is because some of the old like stuff, they'll have like some of these ancient aliens were using like in rockets. And it's like, so I think I think some of them were like trapped here or something. If that is the case. And then, yeah. All right. Here's something I did not realize though. Barry Pepper. Did you realize that he's the voice of the protagonist in Prototype?
No, but Prototype is a very good game and it still holds up.
And he's the voice of Alex Mercer. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. So that was a nice little IMDb find for me. All right.
Ian, real quick, for 50. L. Ron Hubbard wrote a book called Tommy the Town Tamer. Review it. I dare you. Hail.
Well, that's yeah. L. Ron Hubbard was a sci-fi guy, but he was also into super fun occult Satanism and stuff like that.
I believe L. Ron Hubbard is the most prolific sci-fi author. Like if you look at the amount he's actually had published, it's a ridiculous amount. Just all done on drugs and insane
and then
one of them they just turned into Scientology. Yeah,
he teamed up with an Aleister Crowley and the JPL Labs guy, like the jet propulsion, like high level scientist, and they summoned the Loch Ness monster. Also, one of them stole the rich dude. They like stole his wife from him essentially and cut him. It's a really interesting story, and that's our elite. And then
that's our elite.
Crowley also created his own religion as well. All right, so Corn Boy, shout out for the $1.99. This one is actually perfect timing for Corn Boy. When you see a bulldozer for sale for $12,000, and have that one moment of, I mean,
ABF might want this
much.
Killdozer.
Well, no, I don't know what you're talking. I wanted to do some work in the backyard. Yes.
No.
Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about, NPC. What do you mean?
No.
I want to go some gardening. All right, and then
Love Dozer.
A little bit.
Yes.
Peace Dozer. Yes.
The Peace Dozer.
King of the Hill revival series will release this summer on Hulu.
Yes, Bobby Bull was the dad, right?
Yeah, that's what I was assuming, and yeah, it's the revival. I might check this out. I never watched the new Beavis and Buttheads, but everyone seemed to really enjoy them. I like me some Mike Judge. I enjoy some King of the Hill. Yo, what up, Gooch? I might give this thing a little glance.
I think Judge still has it. I don't think he's been corrupted because these days it doesn't even matter if it's the OG people because the OG people come back and they're not the fucking same as they were sometimes.
Yeah. And he showed that with the new Beavis and Buttheads, he can manage to come back and do it well. And I kind of wish I would have checked it out because I tried watching Beavis and Butthead back in the day, the MTV, where it was like half music videos. That was so bad. It was so cringe, and the music videos were often terrible, and the jokes were not that good. And then they'd have like the little moments of story, and then those would be cool. So I actually, Beavis and Butthead Do America, should that be on the wheel?
I'm assuming chat's going to say yes, but you'd probably never hear me tell you of all the things I think you should watch that's one of the things.
I just put Aeon Flux on. If Aeon Flux is on the wheel, should I put Beavis and Butthead Do America?
Yes, Beavis and Butthead should be on there. Yes, that's true.
Just checking. I didn't realize I had Death Race 2000 on there.
There's a new one from Paramount, right? That wasn't horrible. Do America or something like that.
And then he rebooted the show, if I'm not mistaken. People like that one too. I believe. I think I remember Gary singing its praises. But yeah, good to see good things coming back. Speaking of good things coming back, Marvel Swimsuit Special is returning. This is what I say. We want attractive, hot. We want the hottest chicks possible, like breaking physics, and we want the hottest dudes possible, breaking physics. We want alpha as like the top humans. We don't want like Fat Pride Starfire. This This is what we want. We want attractive people. People like attractive people. Now, I feel like this is a little unfair of a fight. I'm not sure who that is, actually. She-Hulk, and I don't hate her. I see they have like the DC does like the bombshells, and I see that sometimes. I'm just like,
wait, look at Captain Marvel. Look at her feet. Look at her feet. That's way better than Brie. Yeah, see, they messed up.
I didn't even realize Captain Marvel was there. Normally, the first thing I notice is Captain Marvel. And notice she's not in the middle either. She's stuck on the side.
Mary Jane, Black Widow with the knife around her leg, Rogue. Yeah, this is how you do it.
Correct. We talked about formulas. Very, very simple formulas. Designs for new Marvel Rivals costumes will be featured as well. So that's also smart. Doing a little comic book with some sexy skins and then put them in Marvel Rivals. It's like transmedia cross promotion. God, Marvel, a bunch of retards. I can't believe they can't manage to get this right. But hey, they're still trying. And unlike DC, I actually do have Marvel comics in my pull list. And I will say I enjoyed yet another Ultimate Spider-Man. Turns out it's nice when Mary Jane is nice to him and all the family is supportive. Who would have thought? Badger?
Yeah.
Have you done it? Have you done it yet? Have you finished Daredevil Born Again?
I tried.
Still no.
My Fire Stick, for some reason, is refusing to load Disney Plus. So I've just been taking it as a sign.
But once you get home, you will, if you remember and you have time.
No, Barenthal's in it. So I know I'll at least get that good scene. And then it's probably going to end on some form of cliffhanger to go into the next season, which is,
Well, that's the problem, is it doesn't really seem like cliffhangery. It just kind of ends. The second one was, wait, that was the last episode? Yeah. I said this on the stream. It wasn't a finale. It was just a season 2 setup. So I'm not sure it will be making you happy, Badger.
Well, because we find out that obviously this was just going to be 20 episodes and they split it. And so that's why. So it literally is just, they should have said this is season 1, part 1. It's essentially what it is.
Oh, God. All right. Sorry. I don't care about that anymore. All right. Well, we got about 10. Oh, nice. Lucky you. All right. Let's see. What do we want to get into?
And I did hear the Bondsman was good. The Kevin Bacon one, the Huntsman of Demons.
The RIPD style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know what we're at. I don't know if we hit 100 yet, but chat, you deserve it.
Oh, my God.
The formula, it's easy. Give us attractive people, give them some good dialogue, a little bit of character arc, some action and comedy thrown in, and a conclusion that wraps things up nicely and makes the audience feel happy as they're walking out.
I'm Commander Shepard, and these are my favorite boobas on the Citadel.
Hubba, hubba. Stop that.
That's why play it the right way, Trump.
Yeah, no, that's should be from an Elon Musk account. Oh, who's that? I can boost her on X. Is she looking to get pregnant? Oh, she's single now? Oh.
Huh?
All right. So, yeah. All right. Let's get back. All right. Wendy says, fuck y'all. I'm not apologizing to Katy Perry. Send her back to space. So, yeah, Katy Perry has returned from space. Wendy said, can we send her back?
I love Wendy's. I'm going to go get a chili and potato.
Yes. And kept going. And yeah, we discussed this yesterday. But now, inside sources around Katy Perry is telling people that Wendy's went too far and owes her an apology. Quote, telling a woman that she should be sent back is shameful bullying and reflects a troubling willingness to tear down in today's society. What's worse is that the face of Wendy's is a woman. I know it made a joke. I'm a woman. Send me to space. It was addressed. Wendy's didn't make a joke. They made a choice. I thought you guys were pro-choice. Recent posts on X aimed at Katy Perry were not only disrespectful, but blatantly inappropriate. That wasn't harmless banter. That was a billion-dollar brand using its platform to publicly demean a woman. They weren't adding to the conversation. This is my second day of streaming where we talked about it. Wendy's very much so added to the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And we literally want to go get some Wendy's because of it.
A Baconator, baked potato, a little bit of side chili. Sure. I'm here for it. I'm proud to be an American. Yeah, Hayden. Good.
Yeah, Wendy's should start making fun of stupid celebrities more. I'll start eating there, even though I generally stay away from fast food. They need to do Wendy's and Retard Finder collaboration. I think could go pretty well. It's like
so it worked.
Steak and Shake. Yeah, literally worked. Yeah, they're just jealous that the marketing went the opposite direction. Steak and Shake, which is dying. One of the Steak and Shakes around me, it's a diner place for those who don't have it around. They went with the RFK with the like beef tallow fries, and then recently one of their like franchises did a where you could do like Tesla test drives from Steak and Shake. So I was like, that's smart. Like, there's one restaurant leaning into the mega. Osseo Bacon Ranch is bomb, and Junior Bacon's hold the mayo.
I'm gonna extra mayo.
When I worked with Patriot, I did get my occasional biggie bag, and his favorite fast food was Burger King. So believe me, I was very happy about some spicy nugs in my biggie bag rather than something Burger King.
Spicy nuggies. Yeah, Gail King. Hey, do you remember when Gail King was just Oprah's best friend that every once in a while she mentioned on the show?
That's who that bitch. That's Gail.
Yeah, and then that bitch got propped up all the way to being on TV and now up into space. But that's literally just Oprah's friend.
Oh, well, that's Oprah's stories too. Wasn't she a prostitute? Yeah, Oprah was some ratchet ass hoe in the streets, and then managed to get a show.
She's still just Oprah's best friend.
Definitely a little on the plant side. Oprah loves all the globalist retreats where they want to depopulate Africa and stuff.
Oh,
all right.
She definitely does satanic rituals.
Hayden, if you thought pumpkin spice was gay, strawberry salad at Wendy's, Hayden.
It's light and refreshing in the summer. Or what? Come on. A little balsamic.
Those VTubers are getting to you. I know it. They're getting to me too, to be fair.
Gotta watch out.
All right. God, remember Arby's 5 for $5 back in the day? 5 for $6 beef and cheddar is such a deal. Now Arby's is a joke. Yeah, Wendy's fries are decent, but they're not like the best. All right, let's see. Well, wait, do we want to talk more stories, or we want to talk about what French fries are best?
They seem pretty fired up about the French fries.
Okay.
Yeah,
what's the gayest thing that you love from a fast food place? Okay, well, I'd say let's see, Panera. I get the Santa Fe like chicken sandwich with avocados on it. Oh, when I go to McAllister's, I get the turkey bacon like jalapeno crunch or whatever, which has jalapeno potato chips on it and an avocado.
Grogu's like, God damn it, I thought it was safe, but they started talking about sides at restaurants.
I'm trying avocados. ABF's got me attempting to do avocados, and I'm like, I'm all right. I eat them with my hamburgers.
Jeff, if you ever ordered a yogurt parfait from I guess you did say the gayest things you've ordered, so yeah.
I don't mind a parfait. And if you do parfait correctly, it's not healthy for you. So
a strawberry salad is literally just like a chicken salad with strawberries in it. It's just the fruit is a tart sweetness to the meat and stuff.
We don't have a lot of halal restaurants around here. They also like to kill people and serve them in their
But it's how they kill them or when they bleed them out.
Wait.
Just a very specific.
People can be allergic to avocados.
You could probably be allergic to anything, but that's a super random one.
I would say anyone who uses any sort of vinaigrette on a salad, gay. So gay.
It's like the original salad, or when it's vinaigrette.
Gay. No. French or ranch, only acceptable things. Honey mustard, also good. But what are you doing? That's what you dip chicken nuggets into. Like, come on.
Ooh, but it probably tastes bomb. Strawberry cake pop from Starbucks.
Oh, okay. Gay. Yeah, my buddy goes to Starbucks. He's addicted now. I make fun of him every time we get. That's weird. Wow. Thoughts and prayers to Hayden, though. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Real men go with the unhealthiest. Give me that iceberg. Give me that romaine, dog.
I don't really give a shit.
And calorie dressing.
Whatever the salad is, I just want you to dump a bunch of ranch on it, and then I'll fucking have whatever it is.
I'm more a French guy than a ranch guy, but then eventually I realized if you just do French with some ranch,
it's the best of both worlds.
Just saying. It's like when you do Arby's sauce and then a little horsey sauce, mix it together a little bit, and you get an Arby's version of a fry sauce. That is better than anything at Arby's.
I'm so hungry now after talking about this. Halal.
Yeah, you guys get it. All right. We can go on about stuff. I don't really care. I like you guys. So channel update time then. Yeah, I'm just gonna not do the rest of the second half of the Rambo video. I'm gonna work on my next gaming channel, which is gonna be high production gaming videos. And I want to get a bunch of them made before I start it. That way, unlike this channel where I uploaded 3 documentaries in a month and then have nothing to follow it up with and then killed my channel because of it, I'm going to prepare rainy day videos instead of finishing up the Rambo. I was going to do a poll, but I think we all can agree I was the only one interested in finishing that Rambo video. So,
I mean, for morbid curiosity, I wanted you to finish it, but I understand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, my thought was because originally I wanted to do it to get a little boost to this channel, but then now I'm like, oh, I'm kind of killing this channel off to go do my gaming channel. And then on this channel, I was doing the members videos where I played some video games, but my potato PC was sucking. Thanks to you all last month, I'll be getting a new PC very shortly. We'll do a PC building stream. It's going to be great. Hopefully ABF can walk me through it all. And then I'm going to be focused on that. And then once I get all that going, I would also like to do a little bit of politics. So like my politics stream on this channel might move someday. I got that band.video account I could probably still access. I'd kind of like to do some Alex Jones videos so that way you can share them on Twitter and they can reach like millions of people. So yeah, still going to be doing all these streams. Maybe one of the Saturday stream might end up becoming a gaming stream or something someday. Who knows? But still doing all these streams as far as videos and putting tons of editing in will be gaming, which is what I've always watched on YouTube is the highly edited gaming videos. And a lot of those is the reason for why my editing is so all over the place. So switching over to that officially, but it'll probably be a few more months. Also working on moving into a new apartment so I don't have third world internet so I can do gaming streams as well. So no going to be building one. ABF has got a part list for me and we're going to do a PC building stream. I was actually one of the panelists on his PC building stream because I wanted to watch him do it. Looking forward to it. Want to watch Theory teaser trailer for Vader 3? You know what he's talking about, Pedro? Is it on? Can you find it easily?
I'm assuming, yeah, I can.
We can put it on the background while I go on about stuff.
Yeah, because they still haven't started yet. I have that in the background.
Awesome. So, yes, I love doing all the TV movies and whatnot. If there's anything you want me to watch these next few months, it's going to be me trying to knock all that stuff out that I owe you guys. And if there's any games you want me to play, old, new, or coming out, would love to know about them. And then, yeah, I'm going to do every Saturday. I'll probably do a gaming video on this channel to point people to the new channel and probably do a little bit of extra editing. And the members videos actually did pretty well. So I think it might do all right over here. But for the most part, just letting the channel do its thing, which means I'm going to finally start listing these streams. So if you missed the stream, you will no longer have to go to the playlist to find it. I will keep these listed. The reason I unlisted them is because I'd lose a bunch of subscribers whenever I would keep them up. So now I don't care. So you will now actually have your live streams. 1:22. This is what episode 2.
5 hours ago.
He said Vader 3 So
yeah,
he meant Vader 2. Okay, yeah, that's good.
This is what happens.
I'm interested.
Disney messes it up,
and this is his AI project. He's running, right?
Presumably. So yeah.
Okay.
Or
oh yeah, let's go. SOD2? What game is that?
State of Decay.
State of Decay. I was gonna say Sword of the Dragon.
Yeah, no, he's paying for this to have CG animation. It's not the AI one. The AI one was the Heir to the Empire. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's paying buku bucks for this.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You think animation?
He can't monetize. He can't monetize. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you thought 2D animation was expensive and took a long time. This stuff,
he said hundreds of thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that looks good. Okay, that was kind of sick.
Yeah, that made me feel more things than the Fantastic Four Superman trailer. That's for sure.
Natolian Jedi. Ooh. Sorry, I'm trying to get
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like. So this is the teaser trailer. Like, so this is an actual episode. What is it, like 10 minutes or something?
I believe it's the continuation to his first part. So he's supposed to be hunting Mace Windu and other Jedi. Order 66 still in effect.
Oh,
yeah.
So okay, so then what are they, like 10 minutes? How long is the actual episode then, Rossi? Because 1.3 mil, bro. Yeah, that is
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That just goes to show you that the demand and ability is there for us to do it ourselves.
And when a passionate fan does it, it certainly hits different.
It invariably is going to be better.
Shout out to our passionate fans. I know we didn't hit it, but you guys did. Oh, 30. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you all for supporting me, making it so this can be my job. Freaking love you guys. Really excited to start switching over to some video games, because that's something, like, I've been a nerd my whole life, but my first like actual nerd passions was definitely gaming. Had the NES and the Sega. I think we had a Moses video game for the NES. I think it's probably the only game I could beat as a kid on NES, because all those games were hard. Yes.
No resets, no saving games.
I know 3 lives to beat an entire game that's made to like eat your quarters. Like, yeah. I say I've never played a Souls-like game, but all the games I played as like an 8-year-old kid were basically Souls-like games. Yes, agreed.
Yeah, get your theory sabers so you can do what
yes,
we did, fight like assholes.
And that's I love that, because it all builds. It's all a bunch of scissoring where you support the sabers, and then you get the way overpriced stuff that there's no reason he should be making these fan projects if he can't monetize them, but he still does anyways. And then he funds it through this. And it's beautiful what a passionate fan base can manage to achieve. And chat, freaking love you guys.
Here, right. Before we get out of here, I do believe I have the.
Have they gone live yet?
No, they're late and gay, because you think I'm boomering? It's very hard to.
Yeah, Gary's realizing all the cables he forgot to bring. Yes,
exactly. Here's what the Cabal ended up doing. Here's Leon and.
There actually is the video. I thought the video was a joke. Yes.
No, there really is a video.
And all right, and obviously Leon is the Sith.
Yeah, he's the Mogget one. Moggetry. By the way, this isn't the whole fight. We went on for like another 2 minutes and I ended up winning.
Were you wearing your protective glasses?
No.
Did you
this is Star Wars Theory sabers, by the way, so.
Oh, and yeah, and actually like makes a little,
they were making noises,
right?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
And if you were adding like flash effects to it.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, no, Theory definitely deserves his success.
Man,
giving people what they actually want.
This
nice.
Is the fandom's still alive, dude. We were kids again. It's great. Yeah. Leon is a good guy. Don't tell him I said that. Call him gay. Oh, no, Kobe, no.
And this is what we have now instead.
No, you don't have to make the noises, because they're quite loud.
Oh, yeah. I was shocked. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to be hearing the sound effects. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Since we got a little bit longer, I did love this.
Yeah, because
the Trump admin transformed the COVID.gov website into a Lab leak the true origins of COVID-19 page. Here's what happens when you go to covid19.gov. And my favorite part, yes, Wuhan, yes. The entire part about how Anthony Fauci is a criminal, and this right here is why he had to be pardoned. Really awesome. Enjoyed that section. What Trump did during lockdowns, he fucked up really bad on a lot of things, listened to a lot of the wrong people. A lot of it is, he fucked up really bad. A lot of it's unforgivable, but I'm willing to forgive if he comes out and does more things like this. He's never going to come out and say, my clot shot was terrible, I apologize, here's $100 million to a foundation to help the people affected by it or something. That's never going to happen. But doing this, have an RFK, make it to where they basically can't sell the jabs anymore, which they still are. But if he marks it as like not recommended, then they are going to stop selling them. And that sounds like what they're about to do. And this is one of those steps. And thank God. Thank fuck. It took long enough. Lockdowns broke me. That's when I found my nerds, because everyone fucked up so bad and went right along with it, except for my nerds.
Before we get out of here, the Dooleys and Leon got stuck waiting in line for what they thought was drinks, and then they found out that it was a line to talk to Gary. So they're stuck in line for like an hour. And so they're going back like, you better say something. So Leon, when he got to Gary, he said, I'm glad you're watching One Piece because I always thought you were an F slur. And then Gary laughed, and then he said, no, I'm just kidding. I'm a big fan. But yeah, it was a very fun event. Ooh, RoboCop.
Oh yeah, this next comic I'm reading. The art is amazing, and it's Frank Miller. Oh, writing. Thank God. We still get some Frank Miller covers because Frank Miller is oh
boy,
interesting art style. But man,
the moratorium on the back there.
the details in this dude's art is amazing.
That's awesome.
I cannot wait. And the actual like grit, grind, grounded, realistic right here. Oh. Yeah, next thing I'm reading, and then Starship Troopers comic.
Ooh, which I'm very much looking forward to the movie.
Also, anyone missed this? $25. Yes. Let's see, Starship Troopers, and then so I'm following RoboCop up with Starship Troopers comic, which I forget what it looks like, but I thought I liked it. Art could be better. It almost looks like some like G.I. Joe.
Oh.
Yeah. I was hoping to be a little cooler, but I mean, whatever. I saw a Starship Troopers comic, and then following that bad boy up with some Judge Dredd Judgment Day. Let's find. Oh yeah, and then this art's amazing. These old Judge Dredd comics are so cool.
Did really you see the rumor?
The Carl Urban Dredd?
Yes.
Oh,
I hope that's not a rumor. Are they live now?
Good. Oh, what is that?
Oh, they are gone. They are live.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's Judge Dredd. I need more Judge Dredd in my life.
Tonight, Inside the Badger Den, 8 o'clock. Go check it out. Everyone will be live. ABF will be here. Everyone will be here except for Niat and Erwin, because unfortunately. Yes.
Tomorrow, we're starting Weeb Weekend. It'll probably go into Sunday a bit as well, but tomorrow it's anime, and video games all day tomorrow with a bunch
I will not be here.
Yes. Yes, Badger was banned. We might let a Leon or a Gooch join, maybe briefly.
And they might not be here either because we might be shooting with
guns,
ABF.
Right?
Sorry.
Yeah, which is why I originally banned you guys from it. And then I also realized you're a bunch of normies, weebs only.
Yeah.
Chat, I love you so much. I can only do this with you all. Appreciate you so darn much. And I forgot to play this. So where is it? The Grogu. There we go.
No! Why? Oh no. Wow, that is... No!
Yes.
Wow!
I forgot I had that clip till I put Grogu in the thumbnail today. Y'all earned your Sydney Sweeney outro for today. Love you all. Did you see it? Did you see it?
Oh my god, I did not see it. Where? Oh my god. Had a fucking heart attack. Sorry. Yeah.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Oh my god. Are they hitting? Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Now I'm unmuted. He got about 10 of them out, and then it stopped. Yes.
Oh, because you know why?
Memo. 4 pounds of C4 may be a little excessive.
A little excessive.
For that, we're definitely doing a spin.
Oh boy, sorry, this is a little surprise into the section here.
Jinro.
Oh,
I believe that's anime. Yes, anime. So that's actually perfect. I can watch it for the anime tomorrow. That's one of the few. There's a lot of like the 80s and 90s classic movies. I finally like watched all of them, but Green Mile. My last one I have to watch for anime is Jinro, basically. Yes, shout out to APF. Christ Almighty, you guys definitely earned the Sweeney outro today. Appreciate the 76 of you still here waiting for more Sydney Sweeney. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Bye, everyone. Thank you for